Bonjour mes amis, and it's an absolutely gloriously sunny day here in Montreal.
It's day 2 in Montreal, and once again I'm following my guidebook recommendations.
I'm out on my adventure this Sunday morning. First thing is to try and find somewhere for some breakfast. It's not like America where everywhere's got a Starbucks in every corner. So this is St. Catherine Street, which is where I came last night. It seems to light up with all bars and restaurants and things like that. So I found a little bakery, managed to get myself some breakfast. So I only actually found out yesterday that there is a metro. So I was thinking that I was going on my next adventure on a bus, but it turns out I'm going to go and try the metro. Oh, could have got my breakfast there. No idea what I'm doing next. Okay, so the metro, just like London Underground. I just asked how to buy a ticket because that was the easiest thing. I think I've got a return, so we'll see how that works. Just make sure I get off at the right stop now. Earlier than I expected, and they're really comfortable trains, so very good so far.
Prochaine station, Place des Arts.
The metro to the Olympic Park, and now I'm going to see what there is to see. Beautiful blue sky in Montreal today. I think it's going to get up to 22 degrees. It's really nice and sunny. But this is the site of the Montreal 1976 Olympics. So the Olympic Stadium's been repurposed. There's loads of things like a planetarium and a biodome, which I'm going to go and explore. And this is the Tower of Montreal, which is unfortunately closed, so I can't go up and have a look, but there you go. It's a really big sprawling site, and I've seen lots of signs of things. And there's quite a lot of people around, but it's not obvious what everything is and where you have to go and what you have to do to get into it. So I perhaps should have done a bit of research before I came, but we'll find out. I'm going to explore around, so this is the football stadium. That lovely blue sky. It's not cold in Canada, that's for sure. And that's a shame that, apparently the tower you get 360-degree views of Montreal, but not today. So this is the football stadium for FC Montreal, or CF Montreal as they call it in French. I've picked today for some kind of marathon. I think it's the Montreal Marathon, but that marathon is ending up down near the Olympic Stadium. It's quite cool. So there are places to sit and eat and get food. All food trucks here. Poutine is like one of Canada's main dishes. It's chips and gravy and curd cheese, which in theory sounds really good, but I've had it before and I have to say it was not my favourite.
Next stop was the Biodome. Adult tickets cost around £14.
So you can pay by card in these little fancy machines, or there's a counter as well.
The Biodome is split into 4 different climate zones.
This is ice. I've got my shorts on because it's boiling outside, but it's freezing here. A veggie restaurant at the Biodome, so I'm going for a falafel wrap, which is somewhat different for me, but it doesn't come with French fries, which makes a nice change. So, I've just been for lunch at the Biodome. That was very nice in the vegan restaurant. Biodome, it was like a zoo and an aquarium, and I'm not quite sure what I think about those these days. There were some enormous fish in there in tiny little tanks, which I just, yeah, not quite sure about. But having said that, I did learn some stuff as well. It's not very expensive, and there were lots of families with little kids in there, and they seem to be enjoying it a lot. But I'm not sure it was quite for me. But it only took an hour. It passed an hour really. So they say give it 90 minutes, but I didn't need that much. But now I'm going to head this way to the planetarium. I've bought my ticket for the English show, so they're on every couple of hours or so, I think. They have different shows, some are in French, some are in English. Again, it's the same price tickets as it was for the Biodome as well, so everything seems to be quite consistent. So I need to be in there in about 5 minutes time, so I'm going to go and head off and watch a film in the planetarium. In this fantastic building, it looks like a couple of silver top hats. I'm getting ready to watch a video in the planetarium. If you're enjoying watching this video, don't forget to subscribe. Give it a thumbs up as well, please. I'd really appreciate it. That planetarium show was really good. If you like things like the Sky at Night or anything to do with space, that was right on my street, definitely. Really enjoyed that. The only downside was probably the comfy seats that you lay back on, because I definitely felt my eyes going a few times. I think this jet lag's kicking in. So earlier on I saw a sign for the Botanic Gardens, so I'm going to go and try and head for that next, because this sun is still shining, so that's my next thing for the afternoon. So I'm in the Botanic Gardens. It's absolutely packed with people, but there's loads to see. I wish I'd been here a bit earlier actually. I've probably got a couple of hours before closing time. There's the First Nations garden, Japanese garden, Chinese gardens. They're just the ones at this end of the park that I've seen. But I'm going to keep walking and see what else there is. There are arrows pointing, saying which direction you're supposed to go, but to be honest, they just point in every direction, so I've absolutely no idea where I am, but it's very nice anyway. And so I'm heading past the giant pandas, which I think is taking me into the Chinese garden. path worked, I've made it to the Chinese garden. This is quite special actually, very nice. I think the Chinese garden is winning as my favourite one. Now I'm into just some little off the path bits, little fir trees and stuff. It's just really nice. Too many tourists, but can't have everything. Now I'm heading to the Alpine Garden. Yeah, the Botanic Gardens definitely get my vote of things to do in Montreal. Very nice. I could have spent much more time here if I'd known, but it's always good to know. Coming back next time. So yeah, if you want a good, if you like plants, flowers, just a nice walk, yeah, definitely one to do. These are some slightly more formal gardens. Then you've got some exhibition gardens. That has been a splendid end to my day exploring the Olympic Park area. I'm going to go and find the metro again hopefully now, and then back to the hotel, get changed and go out for something to eat. Probably try a few more of those bars on St. Catherine Street. What a good way to end the day.